Hey everyone, welcome to the Knitting Turnpike. Knitting Turnpike, my name is Gina Pike. I am so happy that you're here today for another episode of What Are You Knitting? We are up to, I believe, episode 22, and today we are going to be showing you a finished object, a finished project, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple of projects that you guys have shared with me. So let's go ahead and get into it. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a shawl that I have been working on since January of 2021. This is the Ultimate Advent Stash Buster Shawl. The pattern is by Deborah Bowanko, and she has been releasing, it's been a mystery clue. She has been releasing little clues every week, and in between each clue there is a divider clue, and I'm going to show you this. I have not shown you the last 3 clues, but I'm going to show you all of this, show you the last 3 clues, show you the finished shawl. And this is a great, then like the name says, stash buster shawl. You have those little remnants left over of projects that you don't know what to do. If you can piece them together and they look pretty good all together, make this shawl. It is so much fun because each different part of this is a different stitch, so you don't get tired of knitting the same stitch over and over. Here's my finished shawl, and it's gotten pretty long. I've already washed this and blocked it. It does start out on this end where you cast on a couple of stitches, and then it starts growing and gets bigger and bigger, a little bit of like a triangular shawl. That's the end. And as you can see, I used a few of the same colors over and over again. And then when you get to the end, I'll explain this ending for you. But this first stitch, we'll just start with this, is called the Turkish stitch. I do have other videos. I'll link them in the description below if you want to go watch them in more detail, where I talk about each one of these sections. Then this is the divider. I did all of the dividers in gray. Then this is the sand stitch and the divider. The dividers are all the same. It's just a cute little design with a little bit of a lace in it, eyelet lace. This is the open honeycomb, this blue purple section, and a divider. And then the next section is the double seed stitch and the divider. This next one is the star rib mesh stitch and the divider. And the next one is the bee stitch. I love the bee stitch. And then the divider. And the turquoise blue is called the Irish mesh stitch. I really loved this one. I love how it opened up, but I loved knitting this. I loved the texture of it. I think that's one of my favorites, is the Irish mesh stitch. And then the divider. This next one is the Alsatian stitch. It's this purpley black one, and it's got the 3 rows of yarn overs. Alsatian stitch. And the dividers one is the grid stitch. I knew something wasn't right. This blue, turquoise blue, is the grid stitch. And you can see it, actually, after it's blocked, it looks like grids. And then it goes into the divider. And then this last stitch is called the eyelet bar stitch. It's a gray, this dark gray stitch. Eyelet bar stitch. And it's similar to what you did for the dividers. I see some yarn I forgot to trim up. I weave in my ends as I go along. So at the end, I do leave them all long until they're blocked, so that everything gets pulled and pulled open, and then I trim them at the end, and it looks like I may have missed one little end to trim off. But this last section is what's great about it is you can make this as big as you want. The last section is just a garter stitch section with a little bit of eyelet a couple of eyelet rows in there, and you can like there's one row of color, then you change the colors on the next row and change the colors on the next 2 rows, and then you do like a little divider, and you can make this as big as you want. It's a 12 row repeat, and I did this 3 times, and you can see how it brings some more color, and some looks like some more add some more definition, some more lines to your shawl. And this is what it all looks like. I tried to use these 4 colors over and over again. I did add a dark gray almost at the end, but I think it goes well with like that color of purple with the black. And this is the Ultimate Advent Stash Buster Shawl, and it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. And it makes a beautiful scarf looking type shawl. You can pin this on one end, wrap this around like this, and wear it like this, or there's lots of ways you can wear these, but I think it adds a lot of color. It's very beautiful, and I would leave it, but it is pretty hot already. It's almost getting to summertime, but really pretty shawl. And if you're interested in the pattern, I'll leave the pattern in the description box below. It supports my friend Debbie Bowanko, and there's a lot that went into this. I won't show you the pattern, but look at all the pages that this pattern is. There's a lot. You get a lot for a lot of different stitch pattern designs for the price of this shawl. I mean, all those stitches I mentioned, I learned how to do, and now I know. And you get to keep the pattern. If you want to take one of these stitch patterns that you say that you, like this one I really loved, right here, I could take this stitch pattern and make a scarf out of it for Christmas and give that to one of my friends, or make a cowl out of it. Or I could take the bee stitch pattern and make a cowl out of it and give it to one of my friends for Christmas. So this is something that can give and give and give and give again. So I am glad I made it, and I'm glad I have a finished project to show you guys today. There are a couple of projects that you guys have shared with me. So let's move into the what are you guys knitting. And the first project I want to share with you guys is from Elise Armstrong. I know she's been participating in a lot of different, like she was knitting the Rami Hill shawl with me. And she's also going to be working on the crochet top collaboration that we're doing. We just started doing the America tank. But in between, she told me she went onto Crystal Bag a Day Crochet's channel and found this cute little bag and tried to adapt it with a crocodile stitch. Take a look at this bag. It is adorable. I love it. I've always wanted to learn how to do the crocodile stitch, and I have not yet tried to do it. It's very stunning to me. I love the pink and the white. She said she used a red heart yarn for this. I love the little button she added with the little straps. It's very cute. So go check out Crystal Bag a Day look for this type of pattern. And Elise, thank you for sharing this with us. It's beautiful. And the other project I have to share with you guys is a project from Lisa Mahin. And she shared with me a brooch holder. She made this. It's similar to kind of some of the things I'm seeing where like a wall hanging, or you can, create something to hang on your wall that you can put things on. She's using this to hold brooches that were her mom's. But you could also use it for like stitch markers, shawl pins, earrings. There's a lot of things you can use this for, but I wanted to share this with you, let it inspire you to be creative and to think of things that you could create, make this pattern and use it to make your life better. So thank you for sharing that with us, Lisa. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a great idea. Then you can see your mom's brooches on a daily basis and remember the times that she wore those, and have those special memories right there readily available to see. So thank you. Thank you guys for sharing. If any one of you guys want to share your projects with me, please feel free to email me at knitbymoonbeams@gmail.com. I will share them as soon as I possibly can. In some of my videos, I usually share in the What Are Your Knitting videos. But sometimes if you're happening to be knitting the same thing I am, I might just pop it in one of my videos if I'm talking about a specific project. So you just never know. I want to mention that I am currently working with 2 other YouTube creators to crochet a tank top. The pattern is called the America Tank, and it's by Jeannie at On the Hook Crochet. She wrote the pattern, and I'm working with Lorraine from Chatelaine Makes and Barb from the Naughty Yarnies, and we're doing lives every 2 weeks, and we have giveaways going on as well for those who participate and show us their in-process tops. Share that with us either on Facebook, Instagram, or via an email, and you can participate in that, and we would love to have you join us. Thank you guys so much for watching today, letting me share these projects with you. Please, you know how this works. You know what I like to do here with these videos. Share down below what you guys are currently working on. I want to know. Crochet, knit, loom knit, whatever you guys are doing that's crafty, let me know down below. I love hearing what you guys are doing. It inspires other people. You inspire me. So let us know what you're working on, and share with us. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this type of, if you're new here and you are not subscribed and you like talking about knitting and crochet and things you're working on, please hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you join our family. For all of you who are my family, thank you for being here each and every time, for watching these videos, for supporting me, for encouraging me to keep on talking about what I'm making. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that every one of you will have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all very soon, and thank you again.